If it's 1 a.m. in the morning and you need an attorney, oh, you done fucked up, Jack. That's why here at my baller-ass law firm, we are open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year to get your poor ass out of a jam. Did you diddle what you thought was a midget? You fucked up. Did you ask someone for a date in today's climate without the presence of an attorney? Do you owe money to your drug dealer? And you thought it was a good idea to steal the donation jar at the church that was for the kid with leukemia, tax evasion, divorce, dubious personal injury. If there's money to be made, we get you paid. Call us anytime at 1-900-IN-A-PICKLE, and you will have it made in the shade. And we'll bring you some clean drawers if you're in the tombs. Here at 1-900-IN-A-PICKLE, we go to Modell's and buy all of that shit for you.
Insta famous. Yeah. Starlight. Hi, welcome to my vlog. I'm your mostest hostess, Starlight, and with us today is the author of Color, Kamari Price. You might know her from such books as The Pale Pandemic, my personal favorite, Midnight Train to Whitesville, and I don't think I can use that word.
Wigga.
Okay, well, her words, not mine. The W word, Wonderland, and discussing her latest book, Thin Lips, Big Mouth, Campari.
It's Kamani. I'm sorry, how many followers do you say you have?
I'm an influencer, basically a public figure, so yeah.
Okay, great. So, in my new book, I address the worsening trend of white people hijacking, if you will, the African-American struggle and making it about themselves, like the so-called Karen.
Oh my God, you know Karen? Care Bear, we do Pilates together. Hashtag live your best life.
No. I discuss the people like so-called Karens and self-proclaimed allies who have aggressively pushed their way in front of the line to have their problems heard first. And of course, us African Americans are expected to sit down and wait for a turn to...
Wait, hold on a second. Jorge, does she get something to... Do you want something to drink?
Oh.
Do you want something?
Sure. I'll have a cup of coffee if you have it.
Let me guess. You like it black. Okay. Jorge, siesta's over. Coffee, no crema. Gracias. Hi. If you're just tuning in, I'm with non-white author Campari Price and her pictureless book. You mentioned Queen Bey. We're dying to know, how is she?
I don't know her. I'm just using her as an example. She was on a makeup campaign not so long ago where they lightened her skin even more. And, you know, it's just an example of
I get really tan. Like, really tan. I'm 1/18th Cherokee. Speaking of, do you like Tribe Called Quest?
Hello.
Hello, Rose.
Yes?
Yes, this is Richard DeMoss from Midtown Manhattan Employment Agency. How are you, honey?
I'm fine. How are you, Mr. DeMoss?
Oh, you know, I've been as great as I am right now.
Thank you.
Okay, you too. Listen, we have a problem with your resume that I have here on file. I just want to go through some things. Is that all right? Do you have a minute, sweetie?
Yeah, what seemed to be the problem?
Okay, let's just go through this one by one here. Your education was at the Culinary Institute of Chattahoochee, Florida in 1990. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Mazel tov. See, this is where we get sticky. In 2018, you tutored a Mongoloid at PS 123, and you wrote the word Mongoloid. You understand why you can't say that?
It's actually, if you let me explain, it's a school for Oriental children, children all over Asia, and they children with special problems, you know. And I was teaching their languages, French, Spanish, and they call Mongoloid because they are Asian, come from the Mongoloid mountains. It's a very symbolic.
Well,
it's a very symbolic. Have
I
nothing to do
understand,
with race.
Rose, calm down. If I just can cut you off there, there's lots of things that you just said that you can't say. For example, Oriental, Mongoloid, and probably everything else you just said, including mountain. Now, I'm going to move on to something else here. The year before that, in 2017, you were the operational manager at the Fudge Packers USA, quote, chocolate in every nook and cranny. Rose, do you understand why Fudge Packers might offend some of our clientele?
No, I don't. Do you know why? Because I didn't name that. That is a factory in the South. They have several factories in the South, and they made wonderful chocolate fudge and creamy this chocolate dessert. So I didn't name that place. As a matter of fact, if it's offensive for somebody, the manager, general manager of that place was a dyke.
Okay, Rose. Rose, my job is to get you a job, sweetie.
Sure.
You understand that? The reason why I'm calling is some of the vocabulary and the language and the vernacular that you're using is a bit antiquated, and it's not advantageous to your applications. Okay?
I completely understand.
So, Rose, just listen to me here, okay? There's certain things you can't say, such as dyke, Mongoloid, and even Fudge Packers. So what we can do, Rose, is I'll do it with you, as we can go through there and we can rename it. Say that you were the operational manager at a chocolate factory.
Sure.
And it was very good chocolate. In fact, it was
right.
PG
Did
chocolate
that
for the whole
help?
family.
I need the job.
Sure. Okay, all right. Lastly, this is a very perplexing one. You were, in 2015, a pyrotechnic at a place called, quote, Spooks and Spades.
I was the art director.
But you understand it's
I
not
was
the...
actually was the art director in that place. I was scouting African American midget all over the nation, and it was a wonderful place. And I'm really proud of my job in that place and my little midget. They were wonderful.
Okay, Rose,
people.
let's move on there. We'll come back to it, but I'll just say that what we're going to call it is you were a talent scout at a haunted house in Las Vegas, Nevada. It was fabulous. It was wonderful. And we're moving on to your special skills. You're multilingual. That's good. People like that. You're proficient in Microsoft Word 1991. I didn't know they had Microsoft Word in 1991, but that's okay. And you like to kick. Karate. You like karate.
Sure.
I don't know if that will help you as much as being multilingual. Your interests are reading, hiking, and again, Rose, this is where, no pun intended, you get dark. You say you like the dark arts. Do you understand why that's problematic? Why would...
Why? What's wrong
Rose?
with that?
What do you mean, why, Rose? Listen, this is my job. I do this 24 hours a week, okay? This is just a part-time job.
All right, Mr. Dumas. I get it. I know what you're trying to say. I'm not going to get the job because I can now say die, cripple, midget, mongoloid. How about faggot? I didn't get the job.
And now, a message from the New York Association to honor our fallen heroes.
Our city deserves better. Democrats and Republicans alike have ignored the true needs of everyday New Yorkers for too long. Former loan shark Rod Johnson is a candidate that gets it. He formed a new political party to serve and speak for the people. The Pigeon Party, a truly democratic platform for the graveling underbellies of society.
Hi, I'm Rod Johnson, and I'm running for mayor of New York City. Like so many of my fellow New Yorkers, I've grown sick and tired of big government and politics as usual. And that's why, under my leadership, I will govern from the bottom up, truly being the people's mayor.
What Rob Johnson is going to do about the drug epidemic?
I'd slash the cost, that's how. The price of cocaine in this city is too damn high and, dare I say, criminal.
What's Rod Johnson going to do for the homeless people? That's what I want.
Well, my fellow New Yorker, I've heard that Trump Tower has recently vacated.
Oh boy, now I got the keys to the tower. Now I got some place to sleep. Thank you very much. You have my vote, sir.
All right.
That's enough. Now give me my fucking $40. All
right.
Okay.
Who the hell is Rob Johnson? What is he running for? Who the hell is this guy? Do I even care? He's another liberal asshole like de Blasio that doesn't let me have a cigarette in the park. I can't freaking drink a fucking beer inside. Running my life. They tell me what to do in my life, when to go to the bathroom, when to watch TV. Getting sick and tired of these liberals running the city, telling me what to do. You know what I think about? Fuck Rod Johnson.
I feel your sentiment, fat man. Among my many measures to restore your individual liberty is smoking indoors will not be recommended, but in fact mandatory in all restaurants, bars, and government buildings. If you don't smoke, you can learn. And if you refuse to learn, then please, shut the fuck up. Bold ideas require bold leadership. So vote for me, and I'll make New York shitty again.
Paid for by the Rod Johnson Victory Fund.
Stay tuned for Black Lives Matter, 2 p.m. CPT. Can you take the heat?
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.